Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I thought I would give you guys a special treat. One of my clients, we decided to highlight her. This was not my idea. This was her husband's idea. And you guys see her right at the start doing a 300 sumo deadlift and a 200 box squat, and then she can crank out a bunch of chins. You know, he told me the other day, he goes, Jason, why don't you highlight my wife? I think it would be good. It would be good for your outreach. It would show people that you do coach women, because I coach both of them. And he is one of my very, very long term clients. Do you guys remember when I had gone from part time to full time coaching and I said, hey, I'm going to open up slots to the public, and I opened up 5 slots? They all filled up that weekend. He got an interview in that day. So he came on back then, and I met his wife then, and he came on as she later joined Team Blaha, and I now coach both of them. And our goal this year was actually for her to get a 300 conventional deadlift, as she hardly worked sumo, and I made her start working sumo also. And then out of nowhere, she just knocked down that 300. Now, we had a 280 conventional a few weeks before, which I threw in here. But what I'm showing you guys is just some of her random training, right? We're looking at a bunch of her maxes, right? Because we run conjugate. A lot of her rep work, a lot of her speed work. And as you guys see, we do regular conjugate for her. And you know what? She doesn't look manly. She's lean, she's athletic, she's strong. Right? You guys just watched a 300 deadlift, 200 box squat, and she's still getting stronger. Right? She's right at about a 135 bench. But again, when you guys see some of the stuff, you can see her a little bit better. She is a lean athletic woman. Right? A lean athletic woman. And this is what this training builds, right? It makes you strong, makes you explosive, but we run the full normal conjugate for her. And as you guys look at the stuff that she does through here, you're going to see good mornings, Romanian deadlifts, split squats. Now, I don't have any footage through here of the reverse hyper, but they do have a reverse hyper. Yes, that is their basement gym. Yes, they have that much stuff. And again, that should be no surprise when you have clients who both the husband and wife are paying for coaching. They're obviously can afford a good home gym. So they've got a basement gym with 2 power racks, a reverse hyper, all that stuff in it. But again, she does heavy good mornings, heavy RDLs, split squats, reverse hypers. Here I've got her doing pin lay rows. You saw the weighted chin ups. Right? And this is none of her dumbbell stuff that we're doing right now. We've added in a lot more dumbbell work for her recently also. But you'll notice again, they have specialty bars, they have bands. Not all the bars that they have are obviously being seen here because we don't use them every training cycle. But again, we max with bands, we max with straight weight, we max with the different bars. You guys will also see her doing floor presses. Right? You'll see quite a bit of floor pressing for her. Again, she's doing a lot of dumbbell chest presses right now too, which I don't have any footage at the moment. I didn't see any, just scanning through trying to download stuff real quick. Again, rep work on pause bench with a wider grip. You're seeing some of her doing that here. But this is how we train her. This is how we train her. I don't train my men and my women differently. You know, and that's another thing that came up. Someone had said, well, you said before you don't train women. That was a very long time ago. I have trained women. I've trained multiple of my exes. I've trained women in the past. Just for a while when I was first opening up coaching, I didn't want to coach women at first. But I've had multiple women that I've coached, right? Had plenty of them. Several of them are competitors, right? Several of them are competitors. Powerlifting, boxing. So I've had quite a few women clients at this point. They only make up about 10% of my clients. But this is a good client to highlight because for over a year, she ran her husband's programming that I gave him before they realized she needed her own more specialized needs. She just ran off of his programming and got to a 275 deadlift doing the templates I was giving her husband. And if you're curious who he is, if you guys remember on the fitness page when I put up one of my people in this same room, you could recognize some of the racks doing a 225 press. Right, doing a 225 press. That was him. That's her husband. So she got to a 275 deadlift just following the programming that I gave him. And then she came on because they decided, look, she needs her own coaching. She doesn't need to just follow the template. But I think the point here was that good programming is good programming. Even if it's not specialized for you, a good template will still get people bigger, stronger, faster. Right? A good template's a good template. It was just specialized for his needs, not for hers. And now that we're specializing for her needs, she's getting stronger quicker. In a very short period of time, she's gone from that 275 deadlift to a 300. And that's getting respectable. I mean, because again, this is not a juiced up, heavier woman here. She is lean, she's athletic. Right? We've got her at a 300 deadlift now. Right? We're going to get that box squat to 225. We're going to get her bench up to at least 150. Right? Deadlift will hit 315. That's going to happen. All of that's going to happen in less than a year. Of course, she does her little roar there at the end of that deadlift, if you guys see on some of those. Again, speed bench. We do all her speed work with bands. Speed work against bands. And it all works. It works very well. She has gotten phenomenal results on it. And this is, again, just kind of showing people, because, again, people will say, oh, you don't have proof that any of these people are your clients, except that a lot of them have posted. When I put their footage up, they've admitted on the pages from real Facebooks, they're my clients. I don't just have 4 or 5. I have 26 right now. 26. You guys just watched Antonio take gold at Nationals. An admitted client. People need to be realistic about this stuff. There's no fake or fraud at this point. There's plenty of evidence, and if anyone's in denial of it, I don't know what to tell them. But I think the good thing with highlighting this young lady is to show people that this system and my coaching does work for women. I do work with women. I only take on women who are very serious. I will not take on novice women, right? Because I don't want to deal with that. I'll take on a lot of novice young men and build them up if they're a good fit. But with women, I want them to be very, very serious. But in her case, she is. She's not even training to compete right now. Right, to put this in perspective, she just comes in and likes to train hard and wants to be strong and fit. This is just a couple that lives a fitness and strength lifestyle. He's benching 350. He's squatting over 400 now. Squat was a problem for him. She's hitting numbers like this. They don't compete. They're just living that lifestyle. And you know what? I train them just like my athletes. And they get results just like my athletes. And I'm very, very proud of the work that these people put in. Because they basically are athletes. These two are not competitors. They are both former competitors in other sports. But they're still athletes. Right? And I love working with people like this. But again, I think it's great just to show people that, look, I have a pretty wide variety of clients. And this is just one more for you guys to see. So I hope it's been informative and fun. And I will talk to you guys next time.